Okay. All right. Let's see. Awesome.
Also, thank you for coming in and checking out the live version and seeing what we have to say today. So, 3, 2, 1, cut, action, something like that, right?
Yes.
So this is what we're calling Team Vili and Jay today, and we're going to go over some items for buyers.
Yes.
So hopefully this will be some good information for you. I'm going to act as the buyer. Of course, he's the real estate agent, so we're good to go.
Yes.
So we'll start off by coming in. Hey, Vili, I was recommended to you for coming to you. I'm a first-time home buyer, and I'm really not sure as to which direction I need to go, and I'm not sure about the conventional, the FHA, the VA. I am military, so I kind of know a little bit of the VA stuff, so kind of guide me. Where do I need to go from here?
Well, first off, Jay, thank you so much for the opportunity and giving us, or me, the opportunity to earn your business and kind of explain where everything is at in regards to your needs, wants, and how to buy a house, where to go, and the process itself. And overall, there is a lot to think about, and a lot of buyers or people renting may think, hey, how do I do this? What do I need to do? What's the process? And so they come in, have all these questions, which is good. I'm glad that you have some great questions, and we'll answer quite a bit of those today. First and foremost, when looking into a house, there's obviously a loan or different types of loans that may kind of stick out to you that are better than others, depending on your needs and wants and what you're looking for. Different loans may be appealing to you, like you mentioned, you're military, and maybe possibly looking into go VA. But before we get there, let's talk about some other opportunities here. And I have a little cheat sheet here that kind of give you a better idea what these are. And this is just a little printout about the loan process and different loans from conventional, FHA, and VA. Let's start with conventional. For the most part, many people in the loan business will try to present to you different loan options depending on your needs. If you are a first-time home buyer, there's different programs and they lean you towards an FHA loan. But if you're like yourself, maybe you've bought a house before and this is your second opportunity that you're looking to do that, maybe a conventional loan may be an opportunity there, not taken away from your VA. But if the numbers meet up and you have a significant down payment, or let's say at least 10% down, with the conventional loan here, standard is right around minimum of 10%. Normally 20% sometimes, depending on if you have it, great. If not, then why are you calling me? No. With that said, like I said, conventional. Now moving with a little bit about, say, if you're a first-time home buyer, FHA is a Federal Housing Administration loan based for first-time home buyers. If you remember back when you first bought a house, did you go FHA by chance?
I was a first-time home buyer.
First home buyer.
I'm a first-time home buyer.
You are?
I am.
Yes. Well, thank you. That's it's perfect. So with that, I'll say people have, or different loan programs, or different lenders, I should say, home lenders, mortgage lenders will have opportunities within their company that have great programs for first-time home buyers. Meaning that you have, if you meet the needs based on your income, if you have maybe some debt here and there, that's okay. A lot of people think like, oh, I have too much debt. What about those things, and how do I get around that? If you talk to your lender and let them know up front what exactly those debts are, and if you can work things out, great. There's an opportunity there that you may be able to work through, which I really suggest doing that with you being a first-time home buyer. Where is? No. Anyway.
Bugs.
So what I mean by a down payment, FHA normally requires about a 3.5% minimum for a down payment. And some lenders will even match that. Say you come in with 1%. They'll match, the rest, the 2.5%, coming from them and giving you kind of a reward for using them, or an incentive for using them.
Is there a gift or something? Somebody told me something about there's
yes,
ability
there
for
is.
a gift.
There is. Certain lenders have, I wouldn't say certain, I'll say majority of them will have a program where gifting can from family members or people, outside that have, more money obviously than you or I, but they can gift that to you and give you that opportunity there with your loan. Based on those two, do you have any questions about conventional or FHA?
It's pretty straightforward
Yeah.
at this point, really. I mean, is there cap limitations? Like if I'm qualified in my loan
Yes.
income ratio, basically, because I know my credit's really good.
Yeah.
Just not sure about the income, right? So
Right.
is there a cap as to the home limitations? Like what if I want a $350,000 house or a $1 million home?
Depending on
Not
your
that I want a $1
income.
million home, but
Depending on your income, if you have, say, you meet the qualifications for the FHA loan, some lenders will explain to you that you have to have within your household. Say you are the only breadwinner in your house. If you had two people, then it may offset some things and giving you a better opportunity there. But if not, there may be some limitations there as well. With that, also, depending on the location, I know we'll get to this a little bit later, but the location of your house, here in Utah, we call USDA loans, meaning, obviously here where you don't have to have a down payment at all. And like I said, if the house is in a certain area, like say Eagle Mountain, or even up north, like Layton or something like that, it may have an opportunity there, or even Tooele, where you could, have 0% down, and the loan itself will be from the federal government, giving you that opportunity to get that loan, and obviously with the opportunity for investors as well may use that to buy a property or land out in the rural areas and give them an opportunity there. As far as a VA, obviously you don't need anything down with that one as well, which is very nice. And how long have you been a veteran?
12 years.
12 years. Well, thank you for serving.
Thank you.
Definitely.
My pleasure.
It's been an opportunity to be American and know that I was born here in the country. But like I said again, thank you for serving. With if you are wanting to use that, lenders have programs within the VA programs that through the government that have better opportunities for you to use that, and may have better questions maybe addressed towards them as well, because I don't know too much about it. I maybe closed one in the past, and okay. I know that with that, there's different ways of using it to your advantage.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I asked a couple of questions. Like I say, being a VA, I kind of knew some of it.
Right.
There's a certificate, and you can get the certificate once you talk to the lender.
Yep.
They'll tell you the qualifications and go from there. So, besides the loans, what do we need to do now?
So, as far as the loans go, say where are things at in regards to your needs and wants? Have you kind of put out a list of things for you personally? What some things that you're looking for?
I would like the west side.
Okay. I'm going to take some notes if that's okay. I'm not trying to be rude.
That's fine. So more or less the west side. I think it has to be at least a 3+ bedroom, maybe 2 bath if possible. Full basement. The basement doesn't necessarily have to be done, but I'd sure like to have it done. Also, if I could get maybe anything above 0.19 of an acre. Okay. Fenced, but it's not necessary.
Okay. Perfect. Are you very particular about the little things in the house, like updated or where the master bedroom is on the main floor or upstairs or in the basement?
I'd rather have it upstairs.
Okay.
My knees are starting to get pretty bad.
There you go.
Climbing around planes.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as if we could do anything from 1990s on up, that'd be all right.
Is there anywhere that you do not want to live?
Kearns.
No offense to Kearns.
No offense to Kearns.
No pun intended, but okay. Let's see. As far as, are you looking for yourself, your family, or
family?
Family. Okay. Let me see.
That's what I say. If I
as
get
far
3+,
as your kids, yeah. Um, okay. What I like to do next is kind of seeing where things are at. I'll give you, maybe some time to think about it as well. But do you have, or have you talked to a home mortgage lender already?
No. I was. They said that you had some people
Yeah.
lined up that you could
Yeah.
send me to.
So I have a trusted lender myself that I use on a regular basis, and if I may, I could refer you over to them. And in fact, if you're available, you can give them a call right now and have a chat with them, with her and her team, and give you a better idea of what exactly, kind of number-wise, based on price. And I don't want to take you out and show you a bunch of houses and kind of set you up for failure.
Why can't we just go line some up and go see some? What's
the reason behind it is some people will like to think about it and say, oh yeah, I love this place, I love this location, I see a house that I love, but based on financial reasons, and I'm not opposed to showing you other houses and whatnot, but I would like to see where everything is at up front, making sure everything's okay, and that way if we see something that we want, we're ready to put an offer on it and get things moving, rather than kind of go through that process and wait another day or two, and we could lose out on an opportunity there for you.
okay?
Is that okay?
All right.
Okay.
All right. So basically,
yes.
what we're looking at here, the role play is as a first-time home buyer, which he didn't listen to begin with, but that's okay. But no, all seriousness, the whole process really breaks down to pre-qual, right?
Yes.
Where your loan fits in, like you say, I think,
Mm-hmm.
right? Can you think of anything else? And I guess the types of homes.
Yeah. One thing, as based on some things that I've been using as of recently, is a lot of my buyers, or first-time home buyers, are very particular about a location, and knowing exactly your location and what you want is probably the best thing for anyone. A lot of times they'll see a house or two, and it's in the wrong neighborhood. It just doesn't feel right, based on accessibility to and from work. Location is probably the biggest thing. I could always tell people and say, hey, if you see a house in a particular neighborhood, let yourself drive around that neighborhood, see that commute time back and forth to work, see some of the schools that may be in that area, or churches if you're looking to do that as well, and even if you want to attend a Sabbath communion or meeting or two to kind of get a feel for that neighborhood if you want to.
So really, everything kind of boils down to, when it comes to loans,
Yes.
Homes, or anything like that, is that whole adage, location, location, location,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. For sure.
So,
Indeed.
We have crime rates all over the place.
Mhm.
When it comes to certain areas, are some higher than others? Is there ways that you check that?
There is. We have in our searches, obviously through Realtor.com or even the MLS, we could see that crime rate, or offenders or anything like that you're interested about. We can give you that, or you can even research it yourself. Google is a powerful thing, and
Awesome.
it can mislead, but at the same time, it's your own research and what you want to do to accomplish those.
Awesome.
But
Well,
go ahead. Yeah.
As far as I know, I don't have any more questions. There's a lot that I know as a real estate
Yep.
agent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Vili is absolutely amazing. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to
Yep.
Vili.
Really quick, I just wanted to add a little admin here. Right now, the market itself is in a seller's market, meaning inventory is low. Buyers are, dealing with multiple offers going into houses. Right now, the interest rates are about 4.625 for an FHA, and VA similar, right under that, about 4.5. And then also with, like I said, buyers are dealing with multiple offers, and there's a way I present my clients to a seller. There's different things that I use to help them win a multiple offer situation, from a first pre-qualification letter to maybe even a personal letter from you to the seller, and then also making sure if there's a timeline or anything in there that needs to be addressed from the seller, if they are looking for a quick close, and we can do that. I have a few lenders in mind that I'm thinking about right now that can close in less than 20 days if needs be. So
Awesome.
let me know. I'd be happy to help where I can, and looking forward to helping you guys.
Well, I certainly appreciate you jumping on live, listening to us. This will be on his YouTube, my YouTube. It's going to be out there on our on
Instagram,
Facebook.
wherever social media will lead us.
We're actually going to do more of these. We have things lined up with investors. We also have things lined up with mortgage lenders, titles.
Yes.
So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Reach out to Vili right here. Get them all lined up. That way we'll have other directions that we can go for the title company, mortgage lenders, the investors. Especially if you're looking to be a real estate investor, we'll definitely have those lined up as well. So I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You're awesome as always.
Take care. Till next time.
This is Vili and Jay out.